Continuing our training on parts. Last lesson, I told you that you as a person are made up of many different parts, and it's the relationship between those parts that really sets your foundation for life and says whether or not you have a great life or a not so great life. Because if they're at war with each other, if you've got one part wanting to do one thing, one part doing another thing, you're actually self-sabotaging and you're going round in circles rather than setting a goal and being able to achieve it and do what it is that you want to do in life. So how do these parts learn how to relate to one another? Well, the first thing is that these parts learn by observing the people who you've been influenced by in your life. So whether that be your parents, whether that be your teachers, whether it be your guardians, whatever it is, these parts have learned to treat each other the way that you've been treated. Now, this is great if you've had a really stable upbringing where you've been respected and where you've been loved and where you've been guided through difficult times. But if you haven't, then this is where you need to start to do a little bit more work in order to make your foundation, because the relationship that you have with yourself is the most important relationship that you have in your life, because it sets the foundation. So if you haven't had that training from the people around you that enables you to relate to your other parts and to other people in your external life, because this foundation then sets how you speak to other people in the outside world and how you treat them and how you respect them. If you have been controlled, dominated, bullied, disrespected, this is an unequal relationship. And if that's happened to you, then this part here has felt victimized. And when you feel like you're a victim, there's problems, because what happens is that you tend to lose your power, you lose the ability to think that you have control over your life, and you remain stuck thinking, poor me, why is this happening to me? And there's a great meme that's always circulating around social media that says when, bad things happen, you can be stuck saying, poor me, or you can sit there and say, okay, well, this has happened, but what am I meant to learn from this so that I can move from being a victim to taking control of my life? Now, there's a lot of work involved in moving parts from feeling victimized and feeling bullied or feeling controlled and having no power to having a greater say in their relationship, because this means that your boundaries have been violated, and it's about doing the work so that you can repair those boundaries and feel much safer, feel much more peaceful in life. Awareness is the first step towards making change, and often when you're aware that something is going on, you're then able to say, okay, well, I'm aware that I'm self-sabotaging, and that might be enough for you to be able to make the changes that you need to change or need to make. But quite often these parts are traumatized and they need the help of a therapist. So please don't be afraid to go out and seek help when it comes to creating more harmony inside of you, because it is essential to creating more equal relationships, more loving relationships, more respectful relationships, so that then you can go out into the world and treat others in a more loving, more equal, more respectful way. I hope this helps, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Bye for now.